guys, so I noticed this kind of fun tag going around and I really wanted to do it. So it's the what's on my iPhone tag, just because I think my iPhone case is freaking adorable. Totally copied Chelsea, by the way. I think Chelsea had like a red or pink one, something like that. So this is my iPhone. It's an iPhone 4S. I've only had iPhone smartphones. I've never had any other phone, just because it made the most sense to me to get an iPhone, because then it's also an iPod. You know, that way you wouldn't need an extra music player, a Zune, or whatever it is that you use. So that's why I've always had iPhones. This is actually probably my fourth iPhone. My first iPhone was, sorry, this really loud plane's hanging out, but my first iPhone was a 3G, and I think I lost that one. And then my second iPhone, I got thrown into a pool with my Louis Vuitton, with my camera, and so both of those were destroyed. By the way, that guy's friends like lied for him. I actually bumped into him again like many years later, and he ran in the opposite direction. What a douchebag. And then my third iPhone was totally my own fault again. I was actually hiking. It was late at night. It was probably till like 1 a.m. or something, I don't know. And I tripped, and I had this in my pocket, and then it slid down the mountain. Never found it, obviously, because there's so much brush. And so then I got my other one. They let me upgrade just because it was so close to the end of my plan. It was only a few weeks away. And so this is my iPhone now. It's the 4S. By the way, I wouldn't get the 4S personally, just because I don't think the 4S is a really good phone. I really think the 4 is actually a better phone than the 4S, because the 4S, my battery dies within that same day. It's just really bad. And I don't even think Siri is really that cool. So this case is I think there's actually a name for these ones. They're like Rabido. I don't know if that's the real name. I know they have a lot of fakes. I don't know if this one's fake. I don't know. I just got on eBay for like $2. And it has a little tail right there. And you can use it as a stand when it's laying down. Ah, so cute! Okay, but normally I don't really carry around this tail, obviously, because it's really impractical and stupid. But this is a really good conversation piece. If you're into meeting random people, this will do it for you. People will be like, oh my god, your phone has ears. It's usually guys who'll do it to you, not so much girls. Usually it's guys who are like try to start a conversation with you with this phone. But then girls, when you just whip it out, they're like, oh my gosh, it's so cute, it has ears. I don't know, it's really fobby, I know. So the first thing you see when you open my phone is Taeyang. I don't know if you guys can see his photo right there. Taeyang is pretty much one of the most beautiful Asian men in all of existence. Essentially the Korean Justin Timberlake. He's been on here for like 2 years. He's pretty special, but it's honestly just because he blends in really well with the phone, so I just leave him there. I remember I was with some friends, and they're all Caucasian. I think there's one other Asian girl, but she never really grew up with Asians, so she didn't know who Taeyang was either. They saw this picture on my phone, and they're just like, is that your boyfriend? And I was like, I wish, but no. And then they're just like, wow, he's like the hottest Asian guy ever. And then everyone started Googling him on their phones. It was really funny. And then on my back screen, I put a Chanel icon. I like to keep it clean, as you guys can tell. I like to keep it very sleek, and I like to keep all the images the same. See, I have a few fun apps. I have the flashlight app, which is really handy if you ever need a flashlight. And then you can also do a strobe feature. You can have like a rave in your room. Or you can do SOS with it, call for help with it. Pretty cool. Also have a lot of photo apps, obviously, of course, Instagram. I also just got Pic Stitch, by the way, which if you guys want, you know, those photos that look like this, we have like one big one, one side one, and then you can choose all these different layouts for your Instagram photos. So they have lots of different layouts that you guys can choose. So if you're wondering what app does this, then now you know it's Pic Stitch. And then PicFX is the one that I really like for adding like those little light bulbs everywhere. And it adds like little glitter effects. That's pretty cute as well. Let's see, what else do I have on my phone that's like kind of interesting? I guess I'll show you guys a funny photo if I can find one. Do I actually really have any funny photos? No, actually most of my photos are of things like food. See, food. I have a lot of food photos on here. I have a lot of boba photos, which is really embarrassing. Let's see more food. It's just lots of food. I have a lot of pictures of cars that are parked really badly, because my friend has this photo album on Facebook where all he does is take photos of cars that are parked really badly, and some of them are really funny, but it's like stuff like this. We'll take photos of this and send it to him, and some of them are just terrible. So that's kind of one thing we all do. A lot of photos of Charlie, even though Charlie's not my dog. I just like to take photos of him because he's freaking adorable. And that's pretty much it. It's like photos of food and cars and dogs, pretty much, and boba, which is like its own food group if you are me. Weather, I have the weather for every place where I am usually. I have weather in San Diego, in Vegas, Actually, I haven't been in Vegas in a very long time. I don't even know why that's on there. Manhattan, LA, Irvine. I just have like all the major cities that I usually am around. And then I also have a PayPal app, which is freaking amazing. Bank of America app. Oh my gosh, my Yelp app. I have food apps. So Yelp app is awesome because you'll find things that are nearby. And then this I Want app isn't as good. I have an I Want app too, and it shows you like, oh, if you want gas or groceries or banks. Oh, also another cool app that I have is this one that's called Gas Buddy. And so it looks up all the gas prices of all of the stations near you. And if you only use a certain kind of gas, like I only use Shell, I try to only use Shell, then it'll filter it by Shell or filter it by price, and it finds all the gas stations near you. And it's really cool, and it tells you which ones are the cheapest ones. So, because gas gets pretty expensive. I have a Kindle app because back when I was in school, what I would do is I would be kind of traveling around a lot. I would take 5 classes at a time, and so what I'd do is I'd get the Kindle app. And so when I'm just, waiting around in between classes, I could read the books on my Kindle, on my phone, and on my laptop, depending on which one I had. So that was really nice because once you buy the Kindle of any book, then you can read it on your phone or any device that you have. You can send it to all of them. So I would usually send my school books to all of them so that way I could read them while I was on the go, if I was just waiting for someone. If I was just eating by myself, then I was a loser to eat by myself sometimes. But yeah, when I was by myself, if you think about it, you always carry around your phone. You don't necessarily have your iPad or your, whatever it is that you have, your laptop. And so that really made traveling around really easy. Oh, Facebook. Oh, I also use this one app called Echophone for my Twitter. I used to have Twitter for iPhone, but then that app just crashed on me all of a sudden. It stopped loading messages. It just stopped working. And so I just downloaded Echophone, and it's spelled like this. And it's actually my favorite, for sure my favorite iPhone or smartphone app for Twitter. Oh, Chipotle. I have a Chipotle app. By the way, just discovered Chipotle. Friggin' amazing. You can order in right before you leave. Let's see. And that's pretty much it. I have a lot of games. I never really liked any of the games that I downloaded. One of my cousins gave me a gift card to iTunes, and so I just spent the whole thing on games. I mean, I think my favorite games are the cheaper ones like Fruit Ninja and Doodle Jump. I actually really like those ones. Because the other ones, you just get bored of them. I don't know why. And Words with Friends, I played that a lot, but then I got really sick of it because then so many people start sending you invites, and the random people start sending you invites, and you just don't want to play with it anymore because it starts seeming like a job. It's not even fun anymore. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed my phone. That's pretty much it. I wish I had a more interesting iPhone for you guys. And lots of music. Just lots of music. Mostly R&B and hip-hop. That's kind of what I like. And then also workout music. I usually like to work out to music that makes me feel sexy. If that makes any sense. It's just because you're gonna run and you want to feel like you're in Baywatch or something, like running, So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed my iPhone, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.